When you quit, your mind does this, because you're out. Once you say, I'm not going to quit, when you quit, your mind says, we're done. So it doesn't expand. There's no expansion when you quit. When you say, you, this sucks, I'm drowning, I'm miserable, I'm suffering, I'm broken, but I'm not going anywhere. What happens to your mind is it does this. It says, he's not leaving. So we got to expand. We got to grow. We got to figure this thing out.
I needed to be ready. I needed to be the things I always talk about. I needed to be stronger and faster and smarter and better. That was a thought that used to drive me and kind of haunt me and make me get up early and work hard to push myself. I've been getting on that squat rack and grinding it out for 25 years, and I'm not bored with it yet. It might seem like that's an unwinnable battle, but really, to me, it's not about winning. It's the battle itself. It's the struggle. It's the daily test. That's what life's about. Not just physically, but mentally. Getting that rock to the top of the mountain, that's not what my goal is. My goal actually is pushing the rock. Because pushing the rock, that pushes me. That makes me tougher. That makes me harder, mentally and physically. It gives me much more than I give it. I want to struggle. I want to grind and claw and scratch, and I want to dig in, and I want to push. And I don't want it to end. If I ever got the rock to the top of the mountain and it stayed there, I'd push it back down myself. I don't want to rest, and I don't want to coast. And I don't want to reach a point in my life where I say, that's it. I've done enough. I'm not going to give anymore. I'm not going to push anymore. No. That relentless cycle of day-to-day challenges, they aren't maddening to me. They don't frustrate me. They inspire me. Inspire me to drive and push more and to push harder. So I say, dig in and get to pushing.
Those of you who are listening to this, whoever hears this, you will not find toughness in a comfortable environment. You will not find it. I was trying to look for it everywhere. The only way you find it is to drown yourself in a position where you're just out of sorts, where you can't swim and you're drowning. Where you're drowning. You're drowning in life. But you say, you know what, man? And then you start to engage parts of your mind that you never engaged before. But you can't engage it by sitting back in these nice chairs, drinking this nice water, talking to you, talking about what I want to do. When you're in suffer mode and you say, I'm not going to quit, you're forcing your brain now to operate on a level it's not used to. But then it becomes used to it. There's 24 hours in the day where you're alone in this brain, and your brain is talking to you in all kinds of ways, and it wants to control you and pull you in these different pockets. If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control it. If not, it's over. It's over. All I knew back then was hard work. The only way anything gets accomplished. That's all I heard back in those days. You gotta work hard. You gotta work hard. I'm not getting I can't get this paragraph. I can't remember what the in this paragraph to pass this test to get in the military. Read it again. Still not getting it. Read it again. But if you're not getting it, write it out. And that's how I started learning. Okay, well, I gotta write out every thing I do. And then write it out again. And write it out again. And guess what happened? I got it. I got it. I can't swim. I'm negative buoyant. Go back again. I can't swim. Go back again. Go back again. Go back again. I got it. I realized if I keep going back and going back and going back until the just becomes, your mind will say, okay, we're going to figure it out. Because he is not going to stop. It's not like I'm going to try one more time. No. It's just like alarm clock goes off, boop, we're going back. I can't read right, we're going back. I gave myself no way out, and my mind realized that. They said, okay, we're going to adapt and overcome now. Like when I say trying hard, your mind knows, man. It knows this guy's me, man. This guy's lying. There's no truth behind it. When I was in Navy SEAL training, people go, how were you there for 18 months? The program was only 6 months long. You were in 3 hell weeks in 1 year. No one's ever done that. How did you do that? I told myself after the first time, I knew it was gonna be a long journey there. My body was breaking down. It was just how it was going on. I said, you know what? This is my new norm. So my mind said, it's like going to work. Like you go to work, you put your suit and tie on. I go into suffering every day. Every day suffering, being broken, duct taping my feet up, stress fractures, shin splints, being broken. This is my new norm. And your mind says, if we're not broken, this ain't normal. We gotta be broken. So then your mind starts to get tougher and tougher. My mind knew this is how we operate. We're in Navy SEAL training. This is what we are. I became hell. And that became my new norm. I gave myself no way out. I became the boss, the owner, the CEO of Navy SEAL training. That was my mindset. And that's how you get through things. You immerse yourself wherever it is, and you become that. You become that and give yourself no way out.
I can tell you what path I'm on and what path I strive to stay on. And that is the war path. That's the path I'm on. The war path. A path of war. Because to me, war path means moving toward a battle. A fight towards war. And that is what I am doing, and that's what I've always been doing. Whether it was the actual war against our nation's enemies or the war against my own weaknesses. That is what I am doing. Preparing and sharpening my sword and honing my skills and maintaining the unmitigated daily discipline in all things. And the war path is just that. It's a path. It's a route. It leads somewhere. I am waiting. And I am ready. The war path is a war against weakness. And so it leads to strength.
So you know what you have to do? You have to be a man, and you have to do your job now, and this is what matters now. I think that telling yourself and recognizing to yourself, why are you trying to do this thing? Because you're trying to do something because it does matter, right? It has to matter in some way. These little things, these little stupid, meaningless tasks in life, they actually do matter. So you know what you do? You line them up and you freaking crush them. That's what you do. That's what you do. You line up these stupid, meaningless things and you crush them, and you use them as an exercise in discipline. They become an exercise in discipline. Oh, this thing doesn't matter. Guess what? I'm going to crush it now. Bring it to me. When you say, oh, you know what? I'm not going to finish this book right now. You say, but I don't want to do it right now. I can push it off a little bit. You accept that. You accept that answer. You accept that answer. I'm not a guy that says, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. I just do it. I just go and do whatever that thing is.
And the path, the war path, leads to control and leads to ownership of your life. And that, to me, is the war path. The path of fire and adversity. The path of blood and of sweat and of suffering. The war path is the preeminent path of discipline, which is why it leads to freedom. And beyond that, in the end, the war path, it leads